Reason why, even though I know that when somebody cheats, it has nothing to do with me, it has everything to do with them and their character as a person and their own internal value system, their own wants and needs or whatever. It would hurt me if What qualities do you look for in a partner? Because I am a godly woman, right? The standard for my life is the standard that God set. The standard for my partner is 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 and 8, which is love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, it isn't selfish. The word of God, then that is the most important thing for me that I look for in a man. I don't really look for the other stuff that most people would look for, like how much he earning, if he have a house, if he have a car, if he have these kind of things. I have my own stuff, so his stuff don't really matter to me. I believe that a relationship should be two strongs coming together and making the best out of everything. That is what I believe a relationship is. I don't believe that a relationship should be you be dependent on me or I be dependent on you, or you have to have this and then I will be with you. I don't think like that. I think that I am who I am, right? This person must be able to respect who I am, love me for who I am, love himself for who he is, be able to become a better version of himself even while we are together, becoming better people together, while I am being an individual and being a better version of myself. And that is my idea of what I look for in a partner. Is this person forward thinking? Do they have vision? Do they comply with 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8? These are the things I look for. Do they have substance, or is it just icing with no cake? I don't like icing, I like cake. I want somebody with substance. So I don't really look at nothing else. I just look to see if you have substance. Once you have substance, once you could hold me in a good conversation, once you could challenge my mind, once you could teach me something new, and you're loving, you're patient, you're humble, you're kind, you're not self-seeking, these kind of stuff, then you're perfect for me. Next question. What is your favorite candle scent? Now this would seem kind of funny, but I like citronella candles. Citronella is something that you light for mosquitoes, but to run mosquitoes and bugs. But I find I like citronella candles. And I like cinnamon candles. So it's like a cross between cinnamon and citronella. I can't really choose. I just like anything that smells good, like have a strong scent, like a strong aroma. I don't really like things that like when you light it you don't really smell it. Anything that has like a deep, strong smell of the place, the candle could out, and you walk in the room and you're still smelling it, then yeah, that is my scent. That will work for me. Pick one. Cheat or be cheated on? Neither. Reason why? Even though I know that when somebody cheats, it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with them and their character as a person and their own internal value system, their own wants and needs or whatever. It would hurt me if somebody cheat on me, because not because of an ego thing, but a respect thing. I would respect somebody who would say to me that I'm not interested in you, or I'm not interested in you anymore, or I'm not interested in the relationship anymore. I'm not getting my needs met in the relationship or whatever. I would respect somebody who would come and talk to me and let me work through the feelings and work through whatever it is they're going through, and let me see how best I could give the person the wants and needs. Because that is why people cheat. People, in my opinion, people cheat because they figure that they're not getting everything that they want met, the needs met. They're not getting either the physical needs met or the emotional needs met. Now, if you don't communicate to me what I am doing wrong, how could I know what I'm doing wrong so that I can do it right? I wouldn't know. You have to talk to me. You have to let me know, well, look, I need more sex, or I need more quality time with you. And let me put me in a position now to do right by you before you go to cheat. But like I said, it would hurt me because I would lose respect for that person, because I would cheating on me would make me realize that you don't have self-control. You prefer to take the easier way out than to work through it, and I would kind of lose respect for you. And once I lose respect for you, that is it. It's over right there. It had no coming back. It had no talking about nothing. It had nothing there. It's like everything just done right there. I don't care no more, and I wouldn't want to keep you as a friend or talk to you anymore. So it would hurt me because I would be losing a friend. And for the same reasons why I wouldn't want anybody to cheat on me is the same reason I wouldn't cheat on anybody. I prefer to come and talk and say, look, you're doing this wrong, this irritating me, this getting on my nerves. We need to work on this, you need to work on this, maybe I need to work on this so we could be better or something. I prefer communicating and talking. And I prefer breaking up with somebody than cheating on somebody. If I am unhappy with you and I try to talk to you and I try to express myself and I try and that's not working, and I realize that, look, you just dumb, or you just don't have it, or you just can't give me what I want and not getting my needs met, I prefer to say, look, this not working out, I am unhappy, and the relationship can't work between me and you. I prefer to go that route than to go and cheat on somebody, because then I would not even be respecting my own self. I would be throwing my values and my morals out the door. So neither cheat, I wouldn't cheat, nor I wouldn't like to be cheated on, because it's a painful experience. I don't want to give nobody pain, and I don't want nobody to give me no pain. Next question. Would you rather live in a 5-bedroom house or apartment all alone, or in a 1-bedroom with 5 children? I would rather live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 5 children than to live in a 5-bedroom apartment without any children or without nobody. Simply being, I hate being alone in the house at night. I am afraid of the dark. I would not sleep. I would stay up. I would listen to every single sound. It would feel unnatural to me. So I wouldn't want to stay alone in a big house by myself. Neither a small house by myself. Family is everything. Family has always been one of the things that I had down on my list of to do. Have a family. Family is important because when you have a family, you have people to talk to, you have people to do stuff with, you have people who, like, if you have a bad day and you come home, you could sit down and talk to them. You don't have to do stuff alone by yourself. You could line with your family. Very important in life. Simply because in the Bible it says man was not made to be alone, right? Your children is like a helpmate. Your children not going and stay small for all the time. They grow in, right? It's going to be tough in the beginning because all of them small and you're going to be the person that going to be in charge. You're going to be the one doing everything, seeing about meals, bath time, all this kind of stuff. But they're not going to be small for forever. As they grow, they get older, they're capable of taking on more responsibilities in the home, and they will become more self-sufficient and independent, and eventually everybody will move out and find their own place, and then you will be alone. So I prefer to have my family, suffer with my family, eat salt and rice with my family if that come down to it, and have that love and togetherness and camaraderie with my family than being alone in a big fancy house by myself. I would malfunction. I don't like people in my space, but I don't like to be alone. Like, if I am at home, I would be in my room, lying, watching something on my phone or on the computer or something, inside in the living room, watching TV. It gives me a sense of happiness and security knowing that they're right outside there and I could just go and talk to them anytime I want to talk to them, than to be having everything and in a house by myself. If you get what I'm trying to say. I prefer family. I believe family is everything. I would take my family and sufferation any day over richness and no family. Next question. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? I have always wanted to go to London. Like, London is a place that I just need to see. I need to be there. I need to go and eat some fish and chips. I need to go in Piccadilly Square. I need to, London. Londoner. Go and sit down and hear these people with the funny accents. London is my place that I would live, because of the fact that when I was growing up, I used to read a lot of romance novels, and most of the novels was in 18th century, 17th century London, Paris, Rome, London. So I kind of romanticize England, London in my brain, and for that reason I would want to go to London. Favorite holiday: beach, mountain, or city? My favorite holiday is a holiday where I could be lazy. It don't matter where, it don't matter if it's the beach, the mountain, the city. Once I could be lazy, that is the most important thing. To go on vacation or holiday and had to work, because I don't work so much already in like my normal life. In my real life, I have so many things to do. I'm a single parent responsible for my children, and they all of them under the age of 15. So everything is me. I had to think about them. I had to think about myself. I run in a business. I doing YouTube. I work in a 9 to 5. I trying to write a book. I doing a lot of things with myself, and having to be all of this in my everyday life and then go on vacation and have to be in charge of everything is too much. My ultimate best favorite holiday, I don't care if it's on a beach, a mountain, a city, is one where I could do nothing. Sleep, wake up, eat, bathe, don't even have to think, is where somebody else in control of every single decision, from the plane or the bus or the boat or the train, to the room, to the paying, to the everything. I did a vacation where I am spoiled, rotten, and just don't have to do nothing and think about nothing is my best vacation ever. Last film that you watched. The last movie that I watched was on YouTube self. It was a Nigerian movie called Just a Sin by Ray Imodi. Or I don't know if I say the man's name right. Story of a vengeful ex and a man with no self-control. It was good. You guys should check it out. Have you ever cried at a film? I cry at anything that makes me emotional, or anything that is sad. Anything that is sad, I cry. A dog person or a cat person? And this is an interesting question. If you guys hearing a noise, that is the rain. The rain just started falling. So I don't know if you would be able to hear me. When I was living with my granny, we had cats, and I used to play with cats. And then when I started living primarily with my mother, we had dogs, and the dogs was fine, and I like dogs. Now that I am living by myself, I like cats, but I am renting. I'm currently renting an apartment, and they don't allow cats, so I have to wait until I get my own home, and then I will have a cat. What was your favorite subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school was principles of business. Started learning business. I find it very intriguing, like types of leaders, leadership styles, management, these kind of topics. It was very intriguing to me, and I took a quick liking to business. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Titanic. When I was younger, I used to think that Titanic was like this love story, and it was the best movie ever, and I used to cry and watch it, and it was like a good movie. After I get older, get some life experience, get some sense in my brain, I realized that this woman, Rose, was just selfish. Like I say, love isn't self-seeking. She was just selfish because she alone on top of this log lay down. What about coming off the log and all you take it in turns? You just lie down there and you just let the man freeze to death. You could have take a 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You come off, he come on, you go on, and both all you share the freezing water, share the experience of the freezing water. But she safe and she dry on top the log, and he freeze to death and dead. When I was young, I used to think that was romantic. now that I'm older, I just find that it's just stupid and selfish. So Titanic in my book, and The Notebook, I read the book and I watched the movie. It's by Nicholas Sparks, and I love that movie. I love that movie. The fact that she is old, she can't remember him, he still remembers he still used to go and talk to her even in the old age. The romantic side of the relationship finish. So he can't have no sex, he can't get no use from her again. But he still loved her. He still checked for her as his wife. He still, to his dying breath, he's still going and talking to her and being there for her and think that is love. That is like a true show of what love is. Love is not self-seeking. He wasn't saying, okay, she can't give me sex anymore, she went crazy, I can't get my emotional needs met anymore from this lady, I can't get nothing from this. He went every day and he gave to her, and that is what love is, giving. Love is giving. So between Titanic and The Notebook, Titanic is shit because she's selfish and she don't care nothing about the man, and all she care about was herself. And The Notebook, he loved his wife and he cared about her to his dying breath. So The Notebook, in my opinion. What is the one item you can't leave home without? My AirPods. My either AirPods or my headphones, earphones, whatever you want to call them. I cannot leave the house without my music. I need my music. I hate sitting down in a taxi or in a bus and just silence, nothing to listen to, or I hate strange people making conversation with me. So I like to put my headphones in my ears and go about my business. If I forget my glasses at home, I need them to see, but if I forget my glasses at home, I would still go about my business because I could see good. I trouble with astigmatism. The light sometimes just hurt my eyes, and instead of being able to see like everything solid, I would see things but it would have like a blur. But I could see things up close, but I wouldn't be able to see things far away from me without my glasses. So if I leave my glasses at home, it's staying home. I would not turn back. If I leave my earphones at home, I am turning right back because I cannot leave home without my earphones. If you have a nickname, what is it? Well, my real name is Eva Aisha, right? My father named me after himself. He is Evan and I am Eva. And Eva means first female because it is a spin-off on Eve, and it means first female because I am the first female child that my mother ever gave birth to. So my father named me Eva, meaning first female, and then Aisha means life, or the living one, or the life giver. So my nickname is Life, right? The channel's name is Living Life, or Living Life, because Leven, L-E-V-N, in Dutch is living. It stands for living. So, and then life is my nickname, so I just named the channel Living Life. Both of my names, Eva and Aisha, means life, so my nickname is Life. Life, L-Y-F-E, Life. If you could pick one, would you like to have infinite money or infinite love? This is a good one. I would choose infinite love. The reason why I would choose infinite love is because love is like a stabilizing force within your life. You can have money and not be happy, right? You could have all the money in the world and not be happy. You could have the house, the car, the vacations, the every need and desire that you have. You could have those things and you don't have love, you would not be happy. But if you have love, if you have self-love for yourself, then you would be able to have a standard for yourself, know what you want in life, what is good for you, what isn't acceptable for you. So you would have a better quality of life. And then once you could love yourself, then you will be able to love somebody else in a good way, healthy love. And that person also has healthy love. Then the two of you would give your best to each other, everything to that person, and that person would give everything to you. So I would prefer to have infinite love, because I would have a better quality of life than if I have infinite money and no love in my life. Nobody loved me, or I loved nobody, or I was not capable of loving myself, but I have money. Then I would be just destroying myself with my money. But if I had infinite love, then I would be able to love myself properly, make the right decisions for myself, love somebody else properly, make the right decisions for them. They would love me, make the right decisions for me, and then together we could make all the money that we had to make, or we could make. Next question. Do you still watch cartoons? Yes, I do. I watch cartoons every single day. I am obsessed with anime. I am obsessed. The last anime that I watched was Born of the Abyss. I was watching Pushka's backstory. I tried to find, it's a Japanese manga. I tried to find as much information as I could on Pushka, because I don't really, where I am with the series, I don't really understand what really happened with Pushka. So I am trying to find out what happened next. So yes, I still watch cartoons. I don't think nothing wrong with adults watching cartoons. If you have any sense of imagination and it is not a complete square, then nothing wrong with watching cartoons. You just learn things from cartoons. You just learn Beauty and the Beast. There is a deeper meaning to it. The Princess and the Pea, there's a deeper meaning to it. I read these books when I was young, and I just didn't understand the deeper meaning of it. Even this movie that came out the other day, Mohana, there's a deeper message to it. So yes, I still do watch cartoons. I have children who watch cartoons, so part of bonding with them is watching cartoons. And when you watch the cartoon, when I watch cartoons as an adult, I could see the deeper message of the cartoon. So yes, I still do watch cartoons. I am probably going to be 90 if God allow me to live so long, and I am still going to be watching cartoons. So those were all of the questions. It was nice chit-chatting with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell so that you guys would be notified every time I upload.